Wow, what this little drone can do is insane. I gotta say, I'm really happy that I have it. And this is going to be my full review of the DJI Mini 3 Pro. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the information, because I will be going through pretty much everything. Well, not everything. There's few things I'm gonna skip. I will go through the most important things, definitely. Let's start with the most important thing about a flying camera is its camera. So this is the camera. It can record up to 4K 60 frames per second, and it records in HDR when you are down to 30, 25 or 24 frames per second, which means it captures more dynamic range, and that helps a lot in the bunch of different scenarios where you have like bright highlights or dark shadows. You can like push the image and get really good results out of this tiny lightweight drone that is pretty much legal to fly almost anywhere. My favorite feature about this camera is the possibility to look upwards. It can go up 60 degrees, which is mind-blowing. You can get shots like not never before. You could technically put the gimbal on mattress 600 on top of the drone and get upward gimbal shots. Or there was this drone, Anafi Parrot. It had a similar feature, but in my opinion, the DJI is like the better drone company. They know what they're doing. They've been around for a while, and they have really perfected the drones. And well, that's the reason why the most of the people who fly GPS drones fly DJI drones. And there's a reason for that, because they're really good. It can also record pretty good quality full HD 120 frames per second slow motion. Oh yeah, and the camera specifications, we have f1.7, and also the sensor here is slightly larger than the Mavic Air 2's sensor. So it's lighter, it's smaller, and the camera sensor is bigger. So wow. And the f1.7 really helps you to achieve really good looking shots also at darker times. And the fact that you can turn the camera vertically now is amazing, because with the first Mavic Pro, it also had this feature. With the Mavic Pro 2, with the Mavic 2 Pro, they removed it, and they removed it until they brought it back with the Mini 3 Pro. That's a cool feature for a camera to have. If you want to get those vertical videos now that for Instagram and other social media, or you just want to get a vertical photo, which is where I mostly use this feature. Also, one more important thing about flying cameras is the control. I got myself the screen controller version. Well, I did not get it. DJI provided me with it. They did not pay me any money. They just gave me the drone. And I gotta say, I really enjoy this controller. I myself haven't had any issues. There have been some reports of people's cameras fogging up with the range issues of this controller, but I haven't encountered them. For me, the experience has been always very good. Even in sport mode, I have been able to get really smooth and cool looking shots, tracking a motocross guy and tracking a boat on a river. Yeah, I just really like the controller. The screen is bright enough for sunny days. Like today it's insanely sunny, and today I recorded the recordings for all the features we'll be talking about later. But I was able to see the screen perfectly fine. It's bright enough for very sunny days, and also it feels really well in the hands, and you can control the sticks very well. And also, one thing I really enjoy is that I can record the screen recordings here on the controller. Also, the convenience of not having to take out your phone, putting it in there, and then connecting it to the controller. This is my first controller with the screen, and I see why people really enjoy the RC Pro controller. I never got the idea why would you need it? Only, well, maybe because you need an HDMI out and then you can like stream the footage to a bigger screen for a bigger production. In that case, yeah, but in my case, I was fine with the regular controllers, but now I see the convenience of it and it's amazing. I really enjoy it. One thing though I'm not enjoying sometimes is when I control the drone like this, I can press it on like with my, how do you call this place? With this place of the arm. I can press it and switch from pro settings to auto settings and I don't notice it. And then I notice it later that, oh my god, I'm capturing in auto, and that's bad because you don't want to capture in auto. You want to capture in pro. You need ND filters, definitely. So check the link in the description for Freewell ND filters. They're really good. They have a bunch of different ones. I usually use the polarized ones because I like to get rid of those reflections and it looks good. And yeah, and if you want to get the most out of your DJI Mini 3 Pro or any drone, ND filters are must have to get that shutter speed, to get that motion blur going on. It's very important. And but yeah, about the controller, I sometimes press on it and it just switches to auto, or sometimes I press here and it goes out of the camera view. And I think DJI could release an update where they just like iPhone has its like it knows when you're accidentally pressing on something and it does not react on that. So DJI could also do that with this controller because, well, I have encountered this issue. I wouldn't call it really an issue, but well, it has happened and I would like it not to happen. And now we can talk about its smart features because this mini drone has more of them than the Mini 2. So it has Mastershots. You can get your Mastershot shots. Oh no. The Mastershots is only available in 30 frames per second. That's not cool because I'm from Europe and I like to capture in 25 frames per second. But now we have it in 4K. So let's check it. Now it's a bit higher. Let's see how high it goes and if the trees will mess with it. So it's going, now it's going into its rotation stuff. It's rotating, I mean orbiting, sorry people. Sorry about my wrong choice of words. It's going the other way around. I would like it if it would be in 25 frames per second, of course, but let's see what happens if we walk. Okay, it's going backwards there. We'll keep it in my vision. So okay, it's going over the trees. That's good. That's pretty good. And now what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen now? Whoa! Oh. It's doing something. Oh, it's doing that reveal shot. Okay. What's up? And now it's going up. Hey drone, what's up? I've never used Mastershots before actually because I just know how to fly the drone myself. But I gotta say, it's a pretty cool feature. Straight plus descend. Mastershots complete. And it's returning in its position. Alright, well, that was Mastershots. Then you have your Quickshots, which are basically, you know the Quickshots, drone-y, boomerang, all that good stuff. Quickshots as well. So we all know what Quickshots does. Let's do a rocket.
All right, let's rocket up into the sky in 4K. We have auto settings, that's fine. So, all right, let's start. 2, 1, go! I wish, yeah, as I said, I wish it could record in 25 frames per second, but it's limited to 30 FPS. So, asteroid, boomerang, helix, circle, droney, we all know what those are. If you don't know, you can check some other videos, but I won't do them here because as we can see, I have quite a lot of trees around and one master shot already failed because of that.
But what I'm most impressed about is its tracking features. It can track you really, really well. They have really nailed it almost perfectly. It can track you. You can go in point of interest mode, so it turns like goes around you at all times and tracks you, so you can walk around and it will fly around you and you can get really cool shots. You can also change the altitude while it's going around you and the distance in what it's going around you. So that point of interest feature is very, very cool. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, and now let's do the POI. And it will just rotate around me. Yeah, it will just rotate around me slowly in the direction I want to choose, so I can change the direction whenever I want. I guess I can make it go faster, so now it's doing it a bit quicker. Remember, it does not have side sensors, so never ever do this in a non-open area, especially this feature, because, well, it can go really wrong really quickly. Can we change the altitude? Yeah, we can. We're changing the altitude while doing the point of interest. Yeah, point of interest, circling around. This is pretty amazing for this small drone. To have these kinds of features, it's wow. I gotta say, I'm very impressed by this. Okay, so let's stop circling around me.
And one more feature that is, I would say, very desirable for people who don't know, who haven't had the time to get the skills with their drones, is Spotlight. Because you can select the subject and basically get insanely epic shots just by pushing two sticks like sideways and upwards, and it will go sideways and upwards and also tilt the camera automatically, so you get this four-dimensional move. You can also go sideways, backwards and upwards, and it will track the subject you're tracking and get these really, really insane shots.
Let's drag a box around me, and there's the little kid checking out the drone. All right, and now let's use the spotlight feature. 4K 25, all's well. Yeah, so let's start the recording. And I'm just using one stick right now. The little kid is running after the drone. I will use, now I'm using two sticks. I'm flying upwards and sideways, which tilts down the camera and does a pretty good job of tracking me, which is quite amazing. So if you don't know how to do this manually, this feature will definitely allow you to get insane shots actually. That's crazy. Yeah, as I can say, I've never used this feature before because it's just I don't need it. I can do this manually, but this is insane actually. This is crazy. Spotlight for people who want to get something really cool and don't have the skills yet is amazing. All right, let's stop this shot.
Well, it's an expensive beginner drone, I would say, because it's very light. You can legally fly it almost anywhere without any special permissions. In some countries, it's different. If this will fall on someone's head, nothing serious will happen. And even if you crash it into a, I don't know, window, most of the windows are quite durable and nothing will, like, all's will be well. But then again, just don't crash. But if you want to learn how to fly the drone, you will probably crash because sometimes you have to get close to objects. I usually have the sensors off because they tend to come in the way of flying really close to something. And if they're on, they freak out, and so that's why I have them off, and that's how I can fly really close to things.
What else can we do? We can do active track. So let's do that. Go and start the recording. And now it's gonna track me wherever I go. I can change the altitude, hopefully. Yeah, I can. And it's tracking me. The little kid is very happy about the drone. And yeah, now it's tracking me. So now how can we actually, yeah, we can. I will change the position of the drone just by using the stick. Now it's gonna, let's see what's, oh, now it's tracking me from this side. Works very well. I wouldn't do it in a tree type scenario because, well, you know what happens when you don't have sensors all around. It's just, it might crash. So that's why I'm doing it in this open field. This can be useful to some people at some times, but yeah, you usually use the drones in a very different way, but I can see myself using this feature when I'm maybe riding a bike when I buy one because mine got stolen. Friggin' bike stealers.
And then also this drone has the feature called Hyperlapse, which basically is a feature which allows you to capture really amazing video shots with time passing by quickly. It basically captures a bunch of photos and then puts them together and creates a video. But I usually do it myself manually. I color grade the photos, I capture them in RAW, and then I edit them in Premiere. Well, there's a way how you can do that. And I stabilize them there, or if Premiere is not able to stabilize the footage properly, I bring it to After Effects and stabilize it there. And After Effects usually does it like perfectly. I've had it for more than a month now, and I haven't had any problems. I actually got a second one, just so that one I bought myself. Just so if I crash it, I can continue on making YouTube videos. Because it's so amazing what you can do with it. The upwards tilt, the quality of the video, the way it controls, it controls really well. As I said, if you have the money, if you have like those $1,000 to spend, I would definitely recommend this one. Now with the newest updates and everything they have fixed with it, it's an amazing piece of equipment, and I enjoy it a lot. I really enjoy it a lot. It's my go-to drone when I go somewhere. I also have the Mavic 3, but that one is big, and I use it only usually for production stuff where people need to get like the best quality out there, and for job stuff. Actually, I've been using this one as well on some productions because it's that good. I've used it on some real estate videos because of that upwards tilt, and I've used it on this one this job where I had to capture for the Latvian railway, and I got some really insane shots inside the hangar with the new train they have, and that shot was it's here on the screen right now. Yeah, you can get really close to objects. You can get really into places where bigger drones couldn't because it's small. And also, one thing I forgot to say, it's really quiet. It's like so quiet that like people wouldn't even notice it. It's really quiet. And also I like the feature that now you can, I have to pick this one up, DHL. I really enjoy the way that now you can unfold it whatever way you like, because previously you have to like open it in a certain way. Now you can fold it up and fold it down as you wish. Just a little thing that I don't know, it's nice. I really like this drone. I love it. I do recommend it. If you have the money, go check the link in the description. Go get it. It's amazing. Get the filters as well, because if you want to get the most out of your shots, you need those ND filters. Get the ND filters. It's very, 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 very important. I can't say this enough. Filters is just must have for drone shots, because in the daylight, you just get really stuttery looking footage and nobody likes that. If you have any questions about this drone, if you have like whatever, comment down below. What do you think about this review? Did you enjoy it? Did you did not enjoy it? Did I miss something? Oh, I did not talk about the photo quality, but the photo quality is also insane. Yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this review, please hit that like button. Comment down below if you're interested to know something more about this drone. If you want me to compare it to other drones, comment down below also that. And subscribe for more content if you haven't already. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.